On.
Facebook ad.
Doing a nub deep. No, So, I actually spoke to Navdeep. Well, actually, no. I first met Cody and Jackie at a friend's house for his birthday.
Danny Redbard.
Yeah, Danny Redbard. And when I first met Cody, I was like, this guy's fucking weird. I'm serious. I was like, this guy is fucking weird. And I didn't pay too much attention to it after that evening, but then Navdeep started reaching out to me, trying to convince me to go to Cody's live event, and then Jackie just would always follow up with me. I went to Vietnam, went on a fucking motorbike, did my thing. Some context. The reason why I went on a motorbike to go to Vietnam and do that thing was I had just suffered one of the biggest fucking losses in my business from an emotional perspective. I built a team to 11 team members. We scaled a business to 700,000 in sales in our first 14 months. And I was fucking broken. I was broken. And at the same time, my beautiful fiance, who has devoted her whole life to me, had found out equally that's around that same time that I had desires for other women, and I wasn't sure if I could commit to one woman for the rest of my life. So all whilst this was happening, I was playing out this character of being uncommitted, avoidant, fearful, unfaithful, and I was stuck. I'd spent the last 3 years working with plant medicines and doing all sorts of different experiences to try to, fix myself. And I just kept on hitting this wall. And it got to a point where I was literally at a crossroads. I was like, do I leave this woman who has devoted her whole life to me and just go and be a fuckboy and build this business and be selfish and all of these things? Or do I actually find a way through this? Anyways, I wanted to build my business to the next level because, when I took my business to that level, I did it all by myself. I had this scarring from the coaching industry because I saw what so many coaches out there have, projected on their clients, causing them to make so many mistakes. And I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it by myself. So I did, and it was great until it wasn't. And at that time, I knew that I needed to receive help. I knew that I needed to get a coach, someone that I actually respected, someone that was not just a friend, because I was very used to hiring friends or people that were close to me, and it just doesn't work, does not work. And so here I am looking for a coach, and I'm tossing up between Taki Moore, and I'm tossing up between potentially Cody, because Jackie just kept on fucking following up with me.
Yes, Jackie.
And then I go to this one-day live event, and there's no people in the room, and I'm judging the fuck out of Cody.
Yeah.
Man, your marketing is so shit, bro. You need to fix your marketing.
We've all done
And then, but
72 registrations.
his energy in that event made me go, okay, maybe there's more to this guy than just his quirky shoes and his hat. And we hopped on a call, and it was an intuitive call. I was just it was the weirdest sales call I'd ever been on, because I had to chase him. I was like, can you send me the contract? I want to sign it. Can you actually, I was pushing, and I'm a sales closer. It's hard to close me. But he closed me in the most effortless way because I knew that I needed that. Because I did critical thinking on what I actually needed. I thought I needed delivery for, how to actually deliver a better model. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And then I went to holographics.
Yeah.
And context. Before holographics, what was going on in my mind was, if this event is shit, I'm going to cancel my Amex, I'm going to run away. I'm actually going to do that, because that was my pattern, just quitting and not fully committing to things. I go to the event and we work on my dad. And for context, I became the byproduct of my father. And unknowingly, I became the byproduct of my father because I thought, unconsciously, that was the way that I could feel most connected with him. So throughout my whole life, running away, being avoidant, chasing women, being unfaithful, being my father, which I fucking hated about me. I repressed and suppressed and then eventually expressed it through being here. Cody took me through this process and we finished close to midnight. And by the end of the process, my heart cracked wide open, like nothing that I've ever experienced. The way that I like to explain it is we coined a term where Cody's holographics experience is like an ayahuasca ceremony in written form.
Literally.
In written form. So we called it Codywaska.
Holographics.
And
Japan.
that one thing that he's given me from holographics is the exact reason why I'm about to fly over to Brazil and marry my beautiful, beautiful woman and commit to her fully. And also, I don't know if his thing is has made like an internal shift from my desires towards other women, but like I haven't fucking thought about being with any other woman since that event.
Wow.
Not once. It's crazy, bro. Because you know, like I had the conversations with you, and I know that if you want to build a business, you can have all of the strategy. We all know the fucking strategy.
Yes.
We all know the strategy. The question is, where are you building your business from? One thing that he taught me is how you do one thing is how you do everything. People have heard that, right? But there's a strong emphasis on the how. I've been building my life from fear, from shame, from avoidance. And now I'm building it from love and joy and being able to express myself fully from the right place. Knowing that every single thing in my experience of life so far has been perfect, whole, and complete. And yeah, brother, thank you. You really fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you.